Alright, so what's up everyone? This is your boy Mr. TGP, the coach of the Bundle Montreal. And for basically this video is, it is live. So if you caught me on Twitch, fine. But I will repost that video on YouTube. And so it is a season 5. And instead of last season, the season 4 was with the LTM, low tier meta. For this season, we decided to unleash the big boys, except some are banned because they were just too good in single, and the restricted one. So we can see real quick right here, some restricted are still allowed, basically from 20 to 24. And I'm not alone, as you can hear. I'm with the champion of the season 4 LTM, Dashing Septal. So what's up, buddy? I feel like you were the perfect fit to be here because I know you did a lot of Uber's draft and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, champion plus Uber specialist, because me personally with Ubers, I'm not that familiar with them. So our first coach, are you on the same page as me? Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna go for the in the order of the draft order, basically. So the first coach was Ted, the coach of Sky Strikers. So what can you tell? Oh no, wait, they can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, now there should be. I forgot. I always mute the desktop. So Cole's fan, can you hear?
Here. Can you hear me now? Can I be heard?
Alright, thank you, buddy.
So, Ubers are funny. So, looking at Ted's team, one big flaw I see. So, I've used Ice Rider in the past, and I like it. I don't know if this team was built correctly around Ice Rider. It wants Trick Room support, which the only Trick Room sitter I see is Ice Rider, and maybe Screamtail. But like it's supposed to be the end game win con, so you're supposed to like get spikes. I see only one spiker in Ogre Pawn, and
Stealth Rock with Regis skill.
No, that only gets rocks. I'm talking about spiker.
Oh, spike only. Okay.
The main thing about this team, there is 0 ground type, so Volt Switch is so friendly to this team. That's the one flaw about this entire team, no ground type.
But don't forget we have the Terra, because if you see, guys, the little Terra orb here, that's mean it is basically open Terra. And so yeah, they don't have Terra types like we used to do. It's just like before the battle you have to say, okay, like for example in this case my Petrant is Terra Ice, whatever, Screamtail is Terra Steel, and Red is still Terra Ground, for example, just to let y'all know. And yeah. But you know what? With Calyrex Ice, you can run agility, and with agility, it can be quite fast. Like I think
one of my favorite sets. One of my favorite sets on sets is agility. Cali Ice is one of my all-time favorite Ubers. But like yeah, agility is great, and like Swords is great. Just Lumberry Covert Cloak sets. I saw it once beat a Meloetta with Covert Cloak Trailblaze. So with Scarburn, which is very sick, and yeah, could do something cool.
Well, for me overall, the team, I don't see any good synergy together. Like it's just feel like mismatch team. Like I'm not throwing shade, it's just opinion, of course, people. So I'm not a pro or anything. I know like a base and single. I'm quite good. I can say like that. If you see my video, you should know. But yeah. What's up, King?
I've used Ice Rider in the past, and I know this mon likes better support pieces than this. Like yes, Gaussian's good to sub Dragon Dance and Break, but outside of Sun, it's honestly lackluster. So
he got Cricketune for web, so he still got some support. Like he still, like you said, yeah, for the spikes, I can agree with that. But he still got the Dunsparce and Regis still to set up rocks. Even Screamtail can set up the rocks. So
I just feel Cali Ice needs some more support than, like, I think he needs to drop some of the defensive pieces because taunt is very bad for all three of them. But yeah.
I feel also if you had Grimmsnarl or like a screen setter. Well, Screamtail can be a screen setter, but I mean like Grimmstall Morgrim would have been better than Screamtail because he can go for like screens, then parting shot, then bring Calyrex Ice and tell Chef oh wait. Oh, I think I know why. Wait. Sorry guys. It's been a while I didn't do a live with someone, so
yeah, alrighty. But yeah. This team is just really like okay, so yeah, this team, I love Calyrex Ice. That mine has got tier broken. If you use it correctly with Glacial Lands, it now has one of my favorite sets in Icicle Spear Ability Low Dice, which is very fun.
That can be fun, yeah, true.
Yeah, it actually is a very scary set. Like 1 agility, 5 hit, Icicle Spear hits harder than Glacial Lands. So
and Break Sash, Break Disguise.
Yeah, but like I really like Ice Rider. This guy is very good. But like its main answer are bulky waters, which obviously you can beat with Ogerpon. But like the thing is, you can't run resist berries with Cali Ice because of Unnerve. Removing all of those effects. But like
oh yeah, for the opponent, yeah. I was like, how? No, it will work, but
it's just I like Ice Rider. I think everything else doesn't really synergize that well.
Yeah, fair.
That's just my take on it.
For me, I felt like maybe more like for me it's just Grimmsnarl. I think Grimmsnarl, I think it would have been better for Calyrex Ice because even in double, people playing Calyrex Ice with a lot of support like Screamtail, not Screamtail, I mean screens and Intimidate Mon and stuff like that to make it better.
Like if I'm just looking at like things that's on the board, maybe get like Corviknight, like a slow pivot for Calyrex, or like, and that also gives removal because looking at this team, there's like only him on top for Rapid Spin, which Calyrex is weak to rocks, and you do not want to rock on Booton all the time. But like yeah.
No, absolutely. Well, I think some changes can be made to make it better, but other than that, like yeah. It can be pretty scary offensively, and one thing I just realized, he doesn't have a lot of good special offensive outside of Darkrai. Everything else is pretty weak special offensively. And
yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Like you can like someone bringing like a maybe not Corviknight, but Corviknight for sure can wall some stuff. Not wall mainly, but I mean like Corviknight Iron Defense Body Press can go hard here. So.
Or one Mon I really do like on this team is dropping Rotom Fan for like Zapdos and then just downgrading some things.
Yeah, it will be better. True.
Like that could be great. But yeah.
All right, so let's go for the next one. The Arlem Outrage. The coach is X Darian, and I think he's one. Yeah, he's one of the few. Okay, no, he bring the 6 attack because I think only one guy didn't bring any Ubers. I was like, oh, that guy was like, yo, fuck them restricted Mon. But for
no, I think everyone has Ubers, but one thing I noticed about this team is there is no grounded poison or any poison type in general, and you do not want to get T-spiked with Raging Bolt, Clefable, Skeletorch.
Well, Clefable doesn't care if it run Magic Guard,
but most of the time it might be unaware.
Yeah, like, true. It will depends. Depends on the opponent. Like if the opponent doesn't have a good setup, you can just run Magic Guard. If he's facing someone playing a lot of hazard stacking, Magic Guard will be really nice. So well.
Yeah, like Quack isn't the worst spinner, but it's like
you prefer to run it offensively, or like a good defensively with Roost and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Quack you want to run to win the game, not to remove the hazards. DOA, and that's another thing about Deoxys. Okay, if I'm being completely honest, looking at this team, Deoxys does not fit, and here's why. DOA, you need a lot of slow pivots. Here, the only slow pivot I see is Clefable Baton Pass. That is it.
Yeah, true.
You cannot work with that. You need like slow pivots like Corviknight. Like you need
or defensive Quackable with U-turn.
or flip turn, but like it's not slow enough. Like you need like bulky slow pivots for Deoxys to work because Deoxys's main goal, slow pivot, bring in Deoxys, nuke something with Psycho Boost and just dip. Like that's his entire goal is just come in, murder, peace out. Like that's all he does in every game.
Sorry guys.
But like yeah, and like Scarfers are really good into this team as well. But like yeah.
For me, I feel like it's too offensive, not enough defensive. Like defensively, the only things that really good is Clefable and Skeletor. Other than that, even like defensive Quackable is not that reliable.
Like looking at this team, I'm gonna be honest when I say this, but since you have Dirge, you have Clef, you have Kingambit, you have Bolt, I'm gonna say you need either 1 or 2 eject buttons per game just to get Deoxys in.
Yeah. Because look, because of Smeargle, one thing I realized with Smeargle, it can run ceaseless edge.
Yeah.
Then just go for like try to set up as maximum as possible. Then you can bring the Deoxys attack and just nuke everything and run a Sash Deoxys and just go and because that thing is I think is like 180 in attack and special attack.
Yeah, 180. Yeah.
And 115 speed.
Well,
So
150, 150. Now not 150, 150.
no, sorry, that was 150.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like,
very good.
and he got 2 of the best priority mon with King Gambit and Ranging Bull. So at the same time, he doesn't have a lot of stuff that can easily revenge kill, like Dark type, especially. Like only a Masquerada or a Bisharp or what else.
Yeah.
Like really want to revenge kill it. Like even something resisting will take a lot of damage. So for sure, the Deoxys attack is a good one. But again, I think he had the same problem, a bit better, but the same problem as the first one is not a lot of support for the Deoxys attack.
Yeah,
he just
a
bit better because he got Clefable and Skeletor as an unaware mon and can still set up a lot of hazards with Smeargle or hazards with Linderus. Even the Clefable can set up the hazards. Only hazard removal got is the Mousehold and Quackable. Mousehold is kinda okay because it is fast, can go for tidy up and just if you want.
Smeargle, I guess.
Yeah, but do you really run Smeargle like in the back? No, you use it as suicide lead, set up the most hazard possible, and call it a day. Like that's it. And Mousehold is pretty good because it's fast, can go for tidy up. Then because he got the Terra Orb, he can go for like Terra normal population bomb, which can still do some damage. But if you have a Rocky Helmet like Cover Knight, it will die after 7 hits. So
yeah.
Other than that, I think it's okay.
I think it's good if you play correctly. I think it can work.
Yeah, it's just you need to set up hazards for this team. Someone playing against him, you need to watch out for hazards. And if I was Darian, I would have just set up the most hazards possible. Like with this team, you cannot care about differential. Because if you think, oh, I will save this mon, no. You basically have to throw everything, then make a lot of chip. Then after that, bring the access and just spam attack and call it a day.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so let's go for the next one.
Dude, the worst team in the league.
Oh, the worst team. I think it's the best one. This is the best team ever, guys. So
nah, I'm gonna be honest. Like looking at this team, it's way too defensive. Like you have your Avalok, Forgus, Clodsire, Dondozo, Bronzong. Like I get they're good, but like
I still have.
Okay.
I have a lot of defense, true, but look at my offense with Indy Mel. I can go hard with the expending force. That I'm not seeing my tricks, but I mean this is like obvious. Yeah. Like if I bring Indy Mel,
Didi Halucha, you have Chi-Yu, and you have Rayquaza bundle. So that's not the worst offense in the world. You have so much special offense and like two physical offense Pokemon. So like. It's hard to say, but this team is
balanced offensively. I can have the good defensive month. I can go for the offensive side.
Yeah, see, I think this thing just lacks momentum.
Yeah, that's true. For momentum, like I don't have a lot of U-turn mon.
Like you have, well, you have Sar, Lucha, and Florges, and
U-turn.
your top two.
A Lucha learn U-turn.
Yeah,
Well, I won't use U-turn. Usually, I will bring it with Psychic Seed for Abundant and just try
exactly.
to. So
That's the thing. I was just saying it learns U-turn, but you're never gonna bring it. But like,
well, maybe if I use Limber or a Mold Breaker.
yeah, like choice band, choice spec set, not
Choice Scarf.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I have
But
Florges
yeah.
with Baton Pass. Can use it as a support with Wish. Wish support can.
Yeah.
So that's stuff I can think about.
Mm-hmm.
But to
Yeah.
be honest, that team is not my best draft overall. I will be honest. I know I have some flaws with it. I'm like, I'll just like, okay, I will try to draft stuff I'm used to, and so I'm like, if people know me for a while, watching my videos and shit, Iron Bundle will always be there. Avalok will always be there. So that's
No duh.
like as soon as I can draft them, I will draft them. The rest, like in the email, was because of my the LTM.
LTM run.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yo, that thing is really nice, and I drafted, I think, in UNPL as well. A Lucha is just because it was there. I never use it in single. I use it in double, and in double I didn't use it that much. No, I did use it much. Well, whatever. I think I used it in like two single draft. Clogsire, I use it once, but I use it in season 3, but I never play with it. Like I know I drafted, but didn't show a lot.
Yeah, when I use Clodsire, like it's better in Ubers, but like when you draft it, like it seems like it's so passive. But like, yeah, that's. I wonder, like, yeah, I think this can work. It's just like, okay, so the speed tier is 136 to 100, which is not great.
Yeah, my speed tier, I have to admit, my speed tier overall is not. Well, I still have stuff I can bring because I still have stuff I can scarf, like scarf Chiyu. Not a lot of stuff want to switch into a Dark Pulse or even Flamethrower or Overeat. I can even run Overeat with the Eject Pack, I think. Like I lower my.
I'll say technically it's 136 to 116 Halucha. Halucha speeder does not count. Let's be real. It's just gonna be double speed anyway. So
Yeah.
it's just but like Jolteon in this team can just go modest and just not care.
I can.
Like yeah.
Well, my team I know is not perfect, but I feel like it's still good. I think it's still good.
I think it's fine for week 1 at least, and if you don't get any like wins, you can make trades, I guess.
But no, I will get wins. Come on, man. Don't disrespect me like that on my own. Wow, what a disrespect.
Hey, listen. My WPF run's been terrible. I started out 0-3, and now I'm 3-4. So honestly,
Everything's possible.
anything's possible. As I'm saying, anything's possible. But yeah, move on to the next team, I guess.
So yeah, the next team is Deadly Rose. This is basically, first of all, Ted was someone who was in the season 4. Darian is a newcomer. Bundled, well, me. I'm there since season 1, if I remember correctly, or season 1. And Deadly Rose is a new, she's a new player, a new coach, the coach of the Ogre Time. I like the logo, by the way. It's just funny, like Ogre Time, boom. So,
But the only problem I see about this team is it only has Urshifu for Dark Resists.
And it got a lot of weakness to Dark, like Lulana, Hoopa, Cresselia.
Dark just destroys the team. Like Cresselia, Lunala, Hoopa does not break Dark. Only has his Rain Punch. Like Zoroark, gone. Ogerpon doesn't resist knockoff. Nothing on this will stick off knockoff. Knockoff just destroys his entire team because if Urshifu loses Scarf or Band, it's doing less damage or it's being less fast. So like, just spam knockoff.
Maybe a Fairy type will be better. Like, I think Enamorous is still.
Sylveon's still there. That'll be way better.
Let's check real quick.
It is still there. I know it's still there because I almost picked it up.
Sylveon, yeah, Sylveon is there. Enamorous Therian 2 is there.
Like literally any fairy besides Mimikyu because it doesn't resist
Yeah, it will be neutral.
dark.
Mandibuzz is still there too, so Mandibuzz,
Mandimus would work honestly because
instead of Crystalia maybe. But if we switch that, it will be too weak to Fairy.
Yeah, true.
Because it already got Kyurem and Upa, Urshifu. Well,
Ogre could be a switch into fairy types if you run like SD, specially defensive synthesis.
Yeah, but if you bring Orgapon, let's be honest, you play it to do damage, not to tank damage.
Well, you can play the tank like with like bulky SD or whatever. But like, yeah.
If she had webs, maybe. Because like this, you can run like a bit less speed and be more tanky. And still have some offense.
And the only problem is your top two Mons have the exact same speed tier, which is not great.
The Lana and what?
Urshifu, they're both base 97.
Lana is not that 70. Oh no, it's Necrozma Dust at 77.
Yeah, that's 77. They're both 97, so it's a bit.
This team is a bit
annoying.
Slow. Like, it doesn't have a lot of stuff over 100. Like, only Ogerpon
and Zoroark. That's it.
Mimikyu too, no?
No, not Mimikyu's 96.
96, okay. Well, she need to make. I feel this team need to a lot of adjustment here because, like you said, Dark really go hard. Do I have something for Dark? Yeah, I got Chiyu. Well,
yeah.
Well, because I just saw him like his week. I'm her week number 4, so yeah, my Chiyu will go hard here.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You just bring specs and click Dark Pulse all game and it's GG.
Yeah. Choice specs. I don't have webs. Yeah, I don't have webs. Maybe I can find a way. Oh well. So let's go for the next one. The King Typhoon as another returning coach from the season 4. And yeah, so he got for him Zamanata.
About this team immediately, triple fighting is not great.
You got quadruple fighting with Heracross, Como, Iron Valiant.
But that can tear. But like the top 3 being fighting types is not great. Like I'm just like, what Uber could you have gone? You could have gone like an Arceus form, I guess. Bug or Eyes aren't that great, but like you could have gone Magearna, Palkia, Zacian.
For me, the only thing I really see is no Terra, no Spinner or Defogger. Outside of Adderant, like that can possibly go for Magic Buns. Other than that,
okay, I see.
Yeah, but you can counter that pretty. Like if someone is like thinking, we'll say, oh, okay, you got Adderant, like I can bait Adderant to, we'll set up something and boom, attack Adderant. And Adderant doesn't have a good recovering move outside of Journey Kiss leftovers. So
yeah, like this team's looking more like a Trick Room team, if anything, which isn't.
Yeah,
Trick Room just isn't good in general.
Like even like I even talked to him. Like I even told him like Chemical and Levani are useless in that team because like Levani you want to set up webs, but for what? Like everything is kind of slow. Like outside of maybe Como, Iron Valiant, and Zama, it's fine. Heracross too, it's fine. Or you can run like a Ursula Terrell base maybe. I just think about that. I used to use run in regular plays, so I feel like maybe you can bring a Mandibuzz here, but at the same time you get so many weakness to the fairy. That's already a problem with Heracross, Como, Iron Valiant. They don't like fairy at all. So bringing the Mandibuzz, it might be worse, but. Yeah, it's just a team.
Many bits on this team, but also I think like you keep the Valiant, but like you get a new Uber, like you don't keep Zama Crown. That's not a real. It's not like you can't have that as your only Uber. Like
let's see what's Uber's left. So
like I said before, there's Magearna, there's Arceus form, there is Zacian,
Magearna, no.
I wonder why we're Rayquaza and crossed off. Yeah, I was like, what? But
yeah, Magearna is taken too, I think. Let me check.
Oh yeah, it is. But like there's Zekrom, there's Zacian, there is like so many of those. Yeah.
Is that taken? Wait, give me one sec, guys.
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah, it's taken. It's taken. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Dragapult team took it.
The dark. Okay. Yeah. So maybe Diagla. Well, nah.
Not Dialga, but like Zacian. Zekrom lost roots, which so it's not really that worth. Arceus Ice could be an option, or Bug, or Bug CS.
Palkia too can be nice, but if you bring Palkia, you have to remove Como and bring something else. Because Palkia, Origin Palkia, by the way.
Yeah, Origin Palkia.
And for me, the last two, like, with that composition, Charmical Livani is not that useful. Like, maybe Chimical can be nice. I never play with Charmical. I don't know the set. Let me check real quick what type of stuff.
It doesn't get anything. All it gets is like, it's mainly here for Heal Bell, I believe, on this team. Just Heal Bell.
Well, even defensively, like, it is like 75 in HP, 80 in defense, 90 in speed def, 95 in special attack, and 65 in speed. But yeah, Heal Bell, I know for a Heal Bell for sure. Screens, Calm Mind, Thunder Wave, Trick, Taunt. Well, not really that useful, in my opinion. Well, but like I said, I think the last two should be removed for sure. If you want to go in a Trick Room way, you still have a Glacier, which can be really nice. And yeah. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I get that Trick Room with Glacier could be the thing.
But it will need more Trick Room setter. Like, you only got 2. Well, 3 if you count Shimako, like those Dustclaw, Adderine, and Shimako.
I think Valiant also gets Trick Room.
Yeah, but do you really want to run the Trick Room with Val?
Exactly.
Alright. So let's go for the next one. The Fire God Anubis. So
this is probably one of the best we've seen so far, in my opinion, just looking at it. There is Eternatus with Rillaboom, broken, Cinderace broken, Boulder's broken, Gren's broken, Glamora can get Hazards up and remove Hazard, Mortal Spin, Terrazingos and Chestnut are scary, Tinkaton's a very good Steel type, Spiops for webs, and Morgan for screen. Honestly, it's a very scary team.
Yeah, I think it's good. Like, only thing I can say is maybe water can be annoying. Like a good.
You have a whole Rillaboom and Chestnut.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, only that. But I mean, water, ice, like let's say for example, Iron Bundle or even like a Milotic and stuff like that.
Bundle,
like,
you just run Spit of Tinkaton, and Milotic you just run Cover Cloak Chestnut.
More. We have to see. But yeah, the team is pretty good. But for me, just because you see Glimora, Iron Bundle, and Cinderace, so I hope it just doesn't bring them all together. And also because of the terrain, Earthquake is not that much of a threat. Even if some people, if they know, they will run maybe another ground move like High Power and stuff like that.
Yeah, because Eternatus is already insane to kill. Like, you can't kill that mon.
Like, you need corrosion, like, but you got one of them. If you had like Salazzle, toxic that thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
The only way to maybe remove that thing is to go for like Encore Taunt set or
just
Perish Song.
What I've learned from experience is just Thunder Wave, just paralyze so you can speed it.
Yeah.
Because the problem is it has 130 base speed, which is like way too fast for
a defensive mode. Yeah. It's fast, it's bulky, got recover, cosmic power. If you had like Nasty Plot, that thing would have been so broken. like cosmic power, then Nasty Plot, then Sludge Bomb.
Nasty Plot would give me nightmares, but like, I'm just glad I don't face this team in the regular season. That would just, that's just menace to deal with. But yeah.
And yeah, so let's go for the next one. The GG Frosty, another one that play with us some in past season.
So first off, gentleman's handshake for them taking the absolute worst Uber in my opinion on the board.
Yeah, Necrozma, Darwing.
Darwing is garbage. It's okay, maybe it's now worse than Deoxys normal, but like Dawn Wings, it's just lackluster compared to Lunala.
Yeah,
And, like, I tried
it's because
using
it's
one.
slower and doesn't have like something different that as Nula, like maybe
The
more
thing is,
bulk or more special
I-
attack. I think.
It can't even outspeed Dragon Ball with a Choice Scarf. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck? That's not worth. And like, Track is fine. And also, one thing I just thought I'd mention, once Ditto terrestrializes, it disables Imposter. So
How?
don't
What do you
terrestrialize
mean?
nothing.
Like when you
Basically, whenever so you terrestrialize with Ditto.
okay?
If you swap out and swap back in, Imposter just doesn't activate. You're stuck as Ditto.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I saw in the game you're just stuck as Ditto. So like, that's not really a good terror cap at that point. But like,
I didn't
you're
even
just
know
stuck.
that.
You can't. You're just stuck as Ditto, and you can't do anything. But like, Gorgon's a good Terra. Ogre's a good mon. Hitmonlee is good Indeedee. This seems good. It just I like the Indeedee. Maybe Trick Room Dawn Wings expanding force shenanigans, but like, yeah,
Still,
I just don't Dawn Wings.
I feel like Trick Room in single is not that viable if you don't have at least
Nah.
half your team to be able to set up the Trick Room.
Yeah, it's not that good, but like, Dawn Wings can't do much, and like the only problem with Dawn Wings is it loses to every single dark type,
Yeah.
and you have him on lead that can break yo, so I guess it's okay, but like, its moveset, it has Photon and Moongeist. Don't touch dark types. It lost Signal Beam.
Yeah,
and
but he got
that's all
the.
it had.
Does he got the Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam, my friend, correctly? Something like
Nope, it only gets that as Lunala. Necrozma only gets Brick Break for stab to hit dark type, so good luck with that.
that? Let me check.
We're running Shadow Claw, Dragon Nest, Brick, I guess.
Yeah, but if you want Break. So Necrozma. Ah, that's true. He got the same move pool as Necrozma. It's just yeah, he doesn't have.
No, Lunala has. It's basically still Necrozma, but Lunala has a different move pool than Necrozma.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like,
No, that's what I'm
Necroz-
saying. Like, it's not. He doesn't get like the Lunala move pool.
Moonblast. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, you just get the Necrozma stuff and just better stat, and that's it. Slower, but
Yeah, it keeps Necrozma's moves. Okay, I'm sorry. I said Brick Break. Okay, X Scissor, but who's running X Scissor? Let's be honest. Who's running X Scissor?
well, if he really wants to get rid of the dark type, maybe. Who knows?
When that base 113 attack stat, I guess, can be viable with Adamant or Jolly with Dragon.
Yeah,
Dance,
Dragon
but, like,
Dance. Dragon Dance can be nice. Like, it can surprise. I won't say will be.
It lost the biggest flaw with it. It lost Autotomize, which was the big
Yeah.
battle, and Rock Polish. So it lost both with double speed, which is so bad.
Well, you can still run some. Well, I'm trying to find something, but at the same time, like, only Dragon Dance can be nice. Dragon Dance set, but at the same
only
time,
other thing I've seen is like choice spec sets or like Life 4, but like Prism Armor is also such a bad ability. It's good, but like you just die knockoff.
yeah, true. Still,
Like literally, this team loses to knockoff. The only knockoff, which is Hitmonlee, and that's it.
the only thing you can get really off safely is Indeedee Hitmonlee for offensive. Can set up the Web Pre safely. Can set up some Hazard with Ogre Pawn, with Stealth Rock and Spike. No, does it get set up? No, only Spikes. Let me check. Ogre Pawn. Do you get Stealth Rock? No Stealth Rock. Only Spikes. Oops. Yeah, only Spikes. Well, he doesn't have no Stealth Rock. Oh, maybe at Metagross. Are you still with me?
Give me 5 minutes. I will be right back.
Okay.
So I'll let you know.
Wow, I'll continue real quick. So yeah, for Ogre only get Spikes. Maybe Metagross I think get the Stealth Rock. So yeah, I can still have some Hazards pressure, but one thing I don't like sometimes with Hazards is if you have like multiple mon for one type of hazards. So like if you want to set up rocks and spikes, you have to run 2 months instead of having 1 month setting both. Like for example, Clogsire can set up all 3 spikes and rocks, all 2 spikes I mean and rocks, and yeah, so you can how can I say, adapt yourself depending on the opponent team. Regice is quite good defensive, speed F because you get 200, and can be a Terra, so can be something nice here. But physically, I don't see a lot of stuff. Like Metagross, usually you run it with, it can be like more offensively. The thing with Ditto is, he told me like if you go for the Terra and switch it back, the Enforcer ability doesn't work. So basically, if you Terra Ditto, you cannot and switch. When you come back, you don't have the Enforcer, so you have to go for Transform to be able to copy the opponent. So sorry guys, a bit tired. I didn't sleep well, but okay. So yeah, other than that, the team I felt kind of lack a bit offensively. Like it got good stuff offensively, but that needs setup. Like Ogerpon can be nice, but you need Swords Dance to be real nice. Like you cannot run Choice Band, you cannot run Trust Scarf because you need to run the corner mask. Hitmonlee, it's quite good offensively, but you need to run like a Swords Dance to be able to do more damage. Gengar, Choice Spec can be nice, but you need Nasty Plot to get more damage. Porygon Z can be one of them that like can be an instant threat. Metagross also, but yeah,
what Colts fans, what we said about Ditto is basically.
Oh yeah, I already told him.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, impossible doesn't work. But like, yeah, I think this seems alright. Honestly, looking at it again, webs with Darlings can work. So honestly,
yeah, but still
don't. It's still not great.
But webs with Porygon Z is way better than webs with Darling.
Exactly. Like I think,
or even Terrapogos.
Yeah, I think you should literally get any other Uber, even like
Zekrom will be better. If we check, like Palkia Origin is better, Zacian is better, Zekrom.
Yeah, Reshiram.
Even Deoxys, regular Deoxys will be better.
Yeah.
Or Lugia. If you want to play like a Stall's way, bring Lugia and.
Lugia, but like,
like weakness policy type of shit.
On this team though, like in my opinion, like
yeah, true.
You need like, okay, here's one thing I'm saying now. You have no fairy type, literally just get Zacian.
Yeah,
boom.
True.
Your team is much better just with Zacian. This.
And we'll need a dragon type to make it like to pale like. It doesn't have any core now. If you look at it, it doesn't have any of the classic core. Like no water, water, fire, grass, or like even psychic. It doesn't have like the psychic fighting dark type core.
Well, I'm also realizing you don't have a bulky water for slow momentum. Oh my gosh, you need that. That's big.
Regice can be bulky, Spidef, but the same is not good.
Like, okay. One thing I think, like, try and figure out how to get Zacian plus Vaporeon on this team, and I think you have a very solid team.
Let's check how many points does he have, because he got 0 points, so you have to do a lot of change.
If you can like drop Dawnwings,
you will need
like Metagross or like.
You will need 3 more points
to get a better steal. Like I think Metagross still is a fine steal. Okay, no.
Maybe if you drop Necrozma and Ditto, it will get 25 points. Then you can bring Zacian. Then
then you can drop Gang. You can. I guess you keep Gengar. I guess you could drop like some other things, but like getting that slow bulky water would be huge on this team. But yeah, I think the team's alright, but like.
Nah, for me it's not alright, to be honest. It's just like, okay.
It's not good. This just Dolmens alone is just not cooking.
And the team is pretty slow outside of like Unburdened, Hitmonlee, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go for the next one, Paycheck. The coach of the Portland Palaphon. A newcomer here as well.
I'm gonna say, TJP, there was a crime. Why was Giratina 15 points?
We always play with Giratina 15 points and nobody drafted. Like most of the draft you see is the regular draft, and like here, as you can see, most of what you see is the same as we never change it. We never change it, and nobody drafted.
That thing literally is I guess, but like literally Giratina is literally the best defogger. Why was not treated as an Uber? It's just beyond me.
Does he get the defog in Gen 9?
It kept defog, yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, this seems very good. Infernape is a very good glue piece with Mewtwo, Palaphon, and Giratina. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Each game, Paycheck, if you're listening to this is literally what you can do each game. Palaphon lead, flip turn, Giratina, and you win. You literally just win by that because you have the best switch in to like Palaphon wants to get a zero hero immediately. You guys bring in your fast Giratina and like switch in, you just win. But like yeah, I like this team a lot. It's like very good. It's sort of like what I like. It's like hyper offense. It has the Fire Water Grass. It has the Dragon Fairy Steel. It has everything, honestly. The only thing that's missing, well no, it has removed Giratina and Scizor. The only thing is you don't have spin, so you can keep up your own hazards, but honestly fine.
Sorry by the way guys, as you can see the Terra Captain for Paycheck is Diancie, Electrovire, and Quagsire. Because I don't know why on this team sheet you cannot see it, so Quagsire as a Terra Captain for me is really nice because you can go for Terra Poison, basically be immune to Toxic, and resist the grass, and can go for your own Toxic and be annoying. Because for me personally, Poison type is one of the best defensive type. Only weak to ground and Psychic, and that's it.
Or it can be Terra Steel and wall a certain penguin, but yeah, I get that, yeah. But yeah,
I still have a lot of stuff for steals, so I'm not scared at all.
Hisuian Quillfish is a good spiker, but like I said before, if you had a removal that was only like rapid spin, you'd be golden. But honestly,
Paycheck is maybe on your side because I'm checking. I don't have any drop frame, so maybe on your side.
I don't think you even have. I don't think you need removal on both sides anyway, on your side anyway. Like if you're fine with just playing with your hazards from Diancie and Ogerpon and like Quagsire are fine. Just run like lefties, Giratina, Boots, Mewtwo is still valuable. Boots, Palaphon, like you can run a lot of Boots if you want to go that way.
Can we talk real quick about Mewtwo? How Mewtwo is just like a monster, like you cannot switch him safely.
I drafted his season 1 of UPA, and all I'm saying, keep in mind, Mr. TJP had Mewtwo at 21 points before I said anything about the tiers. 21 points before I said anything about the tiers. Let me just keep that reminder.
Yeah, but like I said, I never play Uber, so for me Mewtwo is not like common Uber.
Mewtwo is literally the best Pokemon. Like I name it the chosen one for a reason. It is literally the chosen one. It is literally like the perfect Pokemon.
No, I was saying like in Ubers, when you check Smogon Ubers, we don't see it that much.
Yeah, I get that, but like people
so that's
don't
why.
Know because people don't know how to use it well. Like Smogon's not a thing like Mewtwo, like because Mewtwo requires a lot of creativity. You can run Cobra Berry, you can run Boots, you can run Leftovers, you can run like Calm Mind.
But sometimes, let's be honest, it's just Draft and Smogon is different also. Like,
and the thing is about Mewtwo, it also has a nerve. So no Piappa Berries. Like I've seen Eternatus run Piappa Berry for Mewtwo just for it to just get O-code because of a nerve.
Yeah.
It's so hilarious when I see that. But yeah, this team is very good.
Yeah, okay. Good fire water grass core. No steel type. He doesn't have. Oh yeah, scissor. So yeah, he got both good, good cores, and still
And
got
then you also
the
have
psychic
the
fighting.
other one. You have the fairy fighting dark.
Yeah. So. All right.
But yeah, this team is very, very good and offensive. It's really offensive, which is what I like. The only
Well,
problem
let's
is
go for
your
the next
speed tiers.
one. Oh, continue. Sorry.
Yeah. The only problems your speed tiers are from 130 to 110, but I think it's fine. But yeah, next is my team, and honestly, I think my team's just
Well, let's skip this one. So yeah, like we were saying.
like okay, my team is just crap. I feel just thinking of just look at it like Palkia. This thing was non-Uber. Pal. This thing has traumatized me. Arc flying just broken. Drill for spin. Deal for defense. Terra Zarude. I don't know why it's legal, but it is. Iron Moth. Good. And then just good fairy type and Granbull. Cinchino for emergency removal and then Bust for webs. It's just very good.
Well, I will be honest. You lack of defense. You have too much like offense. Like I'm not personally, I'm not a fan of HO team. But yeah, I think it's like
how you're supposed to play Ubers. It shows how you're supposed to play Ubers.
Yeah, I know it's good, but I'm not a fan of HO. Like I feel HO, if some key component get KO, then after that it's like impossible to recover from that. Because like say for example, I'm just saying, you lose Chen Pao, and Chen Pao is the only month that can KO like 3 of your opponent team because those 3 wall the rest of your team, for example. So yeah, for me, I'm not really a fan of HO. I prefer more like balanced, bulky. That's my player style, of course. But for me, just not enough defense can be a problem.
Yeah, I get that, but like just looking at it, like I have the defensive Pokemon Deox defense. Also got Drilled, but got like my defensive.
Like a dark type here will give you problem. Dark type will give you problem. Because you don't have a lot of yeah, but only Granbull. But Granbull doesn't have like does it get Wish?
No, but it gets some Thunder Wave and can just paralyze them.
Yeah, but it's like you have a chance to still get a lot of damage, and Speed F is not that good.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
he's not a like good defensive man.
If I just play accordingly, I think I can go.
Yeah, you have to play accordingly, like you said. It's just like it's not an instant like okay, yeah, I can defend and I can take hit and stuff like that. So
yeah,
maybe a Violet Charger Bug.
Yeah,
but still. So for me, it's just the lack of defense, honestly. Because offensively, that team is a threat. Like Palkia, Chen Pao, Arceus Fly. Basically, Arceus Fly can be really good. It's just why we put Arceus Fly is because of the rocks, and it cannot defend itself from the rocks because you have to run the Sky Plate. So
I mean, but I have Drill for spin, which is like honestly one of the best spinners, or Cinchino to remove hazards because that thing is tidy up.
Yeah, only those 2.
But like, yeah, I think if I like need like an emergency check, I can like terrorize the type.
Yeah, Zari will be good offensively. Well, one of my favorites set is Swords Dance, Loaded Dice with Bullet Seed, and Crunch, and no, I think I run Throw Trap because of Skeleton.
It gets knockoff now, but yeah.
Well, I use it with Throw Trap because of Skeleton. Well, give me 1 second.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
But it's just for Skeleton because when he was out, a lot of people was wearing Skeleton, so that's the only reason why I did that. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so next one, another one from the season 4. So we got a lot of people back from season 4, and Derek's Carnage.
Now looking at this,
I'm like it's okay, but again, lack of defense.
No, here's why. You have Veil.
Oh yeah, you can run like a
Annihilate is just insane.
Yeah, that's true. Jirachi also. Never mind, I didn't say that. Like you got Jirachi, Tentacruel, Annihilate with Veil, so they can be more tankier.
G-mode behind Veil is gross. Like Mode can always just get off a double dance with Nazaplot Agility. Annihilate can just
Trim White can be really nice.
Veil. And another thing, Kieran White behind Veil is honestly like a
Plus the snow buff.
I've seen it in like early Gen 9 with G King slash Kieran White, and Kieran White would be a monster with like spamming Blizzard and stuff. But like yeah, like being like bulky specs with Blizzard and stuff. Like yeah.
I feel like
really good.
Someone playing against him will have to play at his home game with Ice. Because for sure, I'm sure the Alone and Ninetales will be there like in all the 8 games. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's gotta be in every game. But
Like bring
yeah,
the webs, Ribumbi webs. That's how his team will work. Ribumbi webs, then try to do some damage, try to set up Stun Spore. Then after that, bring Ninetales, go for the screens. Then bring something else in the back and just try to sweep from there.
Yeah.
You got 2 good spinners with Tentacruel and Regieleki. Tentacruel can set up Toxic Spikes. Jirachi can set up Rocks if I remember correctly. And that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit better. Oh well. No, Rocks and Toxic Spike is still fine. Blaziken also. Blaziken can be nice.
The team is good.
Like yeah, it is a. I think it's a better H.O. than the other one.
And also like just looking at it, Regieleki force you to bring your grounds into KW. Like
yeah, but at the same time you can see another Ninetales and Kyurem and be like, shit, I cannot really bring ground safely because I like if you double switch, then it's not game over, but like your ground type is like, oh shit, I cannot do nothing. And yeah. that's why ice type I like them, because you don't have a lot of switching. Like nothing really want to take an ice type, but it's just defensively. But offensively, I think ice is really good.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, so pretty much like we said, webs, then screen, then sweep. Pretty simple.
Yeah. Exactly, and then. Yeah.
All right, so let's go for the next one. Bronx Bombardier, another returning coach.
The opposite of a Hail Son. One thing that's a crime. Why did you not Terra your Slither Oregon 2?
Does it can?
No, it can Terra. Or your artifact, like Terra Slitherwing and you're set. Like that. That's all I mean. Like,
was that banned?
Terra Venusaur Slitherwing and you're.
It wasn't even
just
banned.
Swap Terra from something else as a Slitherwing. Keep it on Venusaur. Like everything else, you're all set.
Like
you're
I think Articuno, Porygon 2 is still fine without the Terra.
Yeah, so just remove it from Porygon 2 to Slitherwing, and this team is all set. And except Pelipper, I don't like Pelipper floats on this. I think you.
I even told him. Yeah, I could have bring something else to abuse the sun. Like I think Skull Villain would have been better.
Or maybe just getting.
Yeah, Skull Villain is still free.
Just getting like a bulky water with flip turn, like. Maybe get like Swampert. That would honestly be really.
Or even maybe Brood Bonnet. Like Brood Bonnet with maybe it will be too weak to the fire type, but you can go for like.
Bonnet, and if you do Bonnet, you can just remove Articuno as a whole. Do Terra, Slitherwing, Venusaur, and Brood Bonnet, and then sitting pretty. But like, I don't know. Like I just think you should have your Terra on the wing at least. That then you're still.
You're cutting a bit, I think. When you talk.
But then basically, but as I was saying, just add Terra to Slitherwing, keep it on Venusaur, and this team's all set. Like I don't think that this team changes. Like the only thing I'm against is the rain route, but that's it.
Yeah, true. I even told him he still got the webs, he got some hazards, and good defensive. You can go. Groudon got whips in Gen 9, so you can go like.
It got spikes.
Spikes? Oh, whips are from last gen then.
Groudon did not get webs. What are you talking about?
Whips. The Will Whips. Yeah, sorry, that's the French, the French accent. Sorry.
It did get wisp and spikes, but like yeah, it's good defensively. I've been using it in UPA and it's very annoying to be defeated. I don't know why we allowed Fluttermane Groudon to happen, but we
Yo,
I literally said in
Fluttermane,
chat.
Rowing Moon, Slithering, Venusaur, yeah, like the sun. But if you have like something like Rayquaza, you don't care. If you have Rayquaza, you don't care.
I literally said in the chat, gentleman's agreement. Let's not make Fluttermane Grown happen. And what did we do? We let Fluttermane Grown happen.
That's if you don't have any. If you have Rayquaza, you do not care about this.
I get that, yeah.
Well,
you still do care because the Fluttermane will just OHKO you.
No worries.
If it's like boost of speed, you're just done for.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I think it's fine. This team just is good.
I just felt like for me, it's just the Pelipper Floats. All like remove that and bring something else. I think Scovillain can be better, like because of fire and grass. But like you said, you will still need some water type. But it's just because when you bring Sun, you need Walking Wake to have a good water type with it. And did we see Walking Wake?
We do not. I don't think Wake was drafted. No.
Oh, it did draft.
It was drafted, yeah.
Yeah, second turn by one of our admin. Okay, so we're almost done. So yeah, Chlorophyll Mon also would have been better, but like that's why I said Scovillain, and Scovillain is low enough to be a Terra, so yeah. So but that team overall is really good defense, good offense, can be really annoying. So yeah, if you don't watch out, I don't face him in regular season, so he will claim a lot of wins for sure. Are you facing him? No, you don't.
Let me see.
Oh, you don't?
I do not either, so thankfully I don't.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, yay.
Don't want to
So for sure in playoff. Alright, so let's go for the next one.
Next one is an interesting team to say the least. Like,
is a new one also, just saying.
Solgaleo is not a good mine for your only Uber because it seems lackluster on paper because like it does Steel type, doesn't get Stealth Rocks. Its only niche, in my opinion, is just going for Teleport. It still gets Teleport, and that's honestly one of them. Or just going with Pulse Agility. That's
Dragon Dance.
Like,
for me, if I were using Solgaleo, I will have go for Dragon Dance.
It doesn't get Dragon Dance. What do you mean? That only does come in.
For real? I thought it was Solgaleo. Damn. You see how bad I am with the.
It doesn't get Dragon Dance. It only gets the
Sword Dance?
No, it only gets Agility with Boost Policy. Like,
it
doesn't get any boost with him. Like, okay, Solgaleo, it gets Calm Mind, yes, but it doesn't get Curse or Bulk Up. It doesn't get anything that boosts physical attack. It doesn't even get Body Press to abuse Iron Defense. So, yeah.
There you got nothing.
This month a bit lackluster is what I'm saying, because like you can't boost your physical attack at all.
Oh well, you get Cosmic Power and Agility still. Can be something.
Yeah, that's why I said Agility, Wings Policy most likely will be the way to go with that mon, or just going.
Yeah, because Agility. I feel Agility with the
Wings Policy could work, but like I think this team is good. It's just a bit slow in my opinion, because your only speed is Meow,
and
Solgaleo, and Urshifu. I guess Arcanine 2 because it can Terra, but like
Terra normal extreme speed.
But like Ting-Lu 45, Snorlax 30, Weezing 60, Mug 60, Gastro I think 29. Trevenant 60, Berserker like 55, like they're not fast.
Yeah,
like your speed tier goes 123 to, once again, similar to what we said about Deadly Rose, Urshifu and Solgaleo, exact same speed tier at 97. Then we have Arcanine 95, and then it goes all the way to the I think Magalola or the Weezing, but like it's not.
That's so funny. I just realized Luki got Urshifu Rapid Strike and Solgaleo, and Deadly Rose got the other form of Gold.
Urshifu single, yeah. But
just a fun fact.
Like it's very weird, but like I still don't think Urshifu was a round 1 pick, but in Rapid Strike, but like it's fine. It works.
Yeah. All right, and no fairy type also. Oh no, Galaring. No, Galaring Weezing. Yeah, sorry, I didn't say nothing. Next, sorry.
You said something. Okay. The next team
is a new one.
Honestly, probably the scariest I see here because there's Dragapult, there's Treads, there's Sneasler.
He's the only one without the Ubers. Oh no, Magearna. Who doesn't get the Ubers? I know someone.
This was the one who didn't have Ubers, but they picked up Magearna.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I wasn't okay. I know I wasn't crazy. I know one team.
Basically, basically it was Dragapult, Sneasler, Magearna is just scary. Treads for removal. Magearna gets spikes if you want a defensive spiker. That's actually one of your only spikers because you have Glimmet, I guess, for spikes, but like you're gonna be using Iron Treads, Rotom, most mons.
And go for Volt Switch.
Magearna's offensive. Sneasler pulled. You know what to do with those two. And then like Grimmsnarl for screens, SD Sneasler or Dragon's Pult, or just screens plus Agil, or just screens plus Shift Gear, Calm Mind Magearna, or like some other mons. But like Tauros is fine with Terra. Braviary is very good. Ursaring is a good normal in Ubers because you don't want to be weak to all those ghosts. And then Thwackey is good in Ubers. It just weakens Treads' viability, but it's honestly stuff like still high horsepower. But yeah,
I feel like instead of Thwackey for the Terra, you should have went for Ursaring to have a good Facade, Terra normal. Well, if you had webs, you could have. Ursaring could have been really nice. Like I think you get Trailblaze, so and is faster than Ursaluna, so you can have like a Trailblaze with the what do you call Trailblaze, Facade, and does he get enough? No, he doesn't get Drain Punch and whatever, like a Shadow Claw. But
yeah, I think this team is good. And I think we can move on, I think, because like this team, honestly, I think this team guaranteed makes playoffs in my opinion. Well, it's very good.
The team, but don't forget, I don't know the player, by the way. I never play against him. But
yeah,
we have to think.
If you like use this team correctly, I think it can just
go hard.
Honestly, 6-0 in like most games.
I thought wait, the ranking number is just because we didn't play any games, so the standing.
Didn't play any game.
So the standing is basically the name is in order of the team. So Bronx, B, A, B, C, whatever, just in order. So nobody, they don't have any ranks at the moment. So don't worry, no ranks at the moment. It's just just an order of alphabetic order.
Yeah.
Alright, so pretty scary team. How we can play it well. So let's go for the next one. One of our admin. Well, he's not one of the admin. He's basically the owner of MDL. So if MDL is here, is because of that guy. He started on Facebook. Just a little quick intro. He started on Facebook. Then I was playing with him on Facebook, and I play like 1, 2, and 3 in Facebook. Then almost at the end of the 3rd season, I was playing also in UNPL. Then I told him, yo, you know what? Maybe we should go to Discord because Discord competition is a bit better. Like players are more into
crazy.
it.
So season 4 was the first season on Discord.
Yeah, season 4 of single and season 1 of double was the first seasons on Discord. And thanks to that guy, I told him like, yo, you should do it. It was like, yeah, you know what? Let's go. Let's try. And that's why we're on Discord, and that's why I met. That's how I met Dashing Setup and almost all of the coaches. So thanks to you, if you watch this in the replay or whatever. So yeah, this guy, and I got some rivalry. That's one of my rival in the game because I remember in season 2 when I won the season 2 draft, he beat me 6, and I had to forfeit because we were able to Terra anything, and the Terra Manifest Terra still take heart. And I was so pissed because he called my Zapdos and got the burn instantly. I got so pissed and he 6-0'd me. But we met in finals and I was ready for that and I was running a Lumberry with Zapdos, and I could spam Thunderous Kick. But yeah, that's one of my rivals.
So anyway, one thing I want to say about this team, he took the original 2 mons I wanted. So honestly, gun him. He took the core I was looking at in the beginning of the draft, which was Ho Dialga. That was the original core I was looking at in the beginning of the draft, was Ho Dialga.
Yeah, that's a good core, to be honest. Both like cover for the weakness of the order.
Yeah,
like,
it does, and I'm.
You got basically four legendary, like big legendary. Like if you play in the Smogon Smogon ranking, like the first four are almost like Ubers, except Zamazenta is still in OU, but like the Agla Inspector, all those three are in the Ubers. And offensively, that team is really a threat. Like Zamazenta will be annoying. Yeah. Can be offensive and a good SPDF. And got regen. The Agla is really nice because only fighting in ground weaknesses, can set up rocks, go for thunder wave, good bulk overall, and can still do damage. Spectrier, if you let that thing uncheck, will run a train on you with Grimnay. Pheasant Deputy, Terra Captain also. Really, I love Pheasant Deputy. Like if you watch me for a while.
Basically, Spidef Fez plus Fizda Fortress with Uten slash Volt Switch, bring in Ho-Oh, bring in Zama, bring in Dialga, bring in Spectrier, and that's just the GG.
And you get all the type of hazards with Fortress, Alcranid. For me, I was talking about it in the draft because I wanted to draft that thing. Vileplume is something I faced online against a random, and I was like, yo, Vileplume is annoying. I decided to do my own set of Vileplume. Vileplume can be so much annoying. Leech Seed, Toxic, Straight Sap, then you got Moonblast, you got Jigger Drain, Sludge Bomb, so you can vary the move you want, but Toxic, Leech Seed can be so annoying, and with Straight Sap, you can run full SPDF and still tank some damage and go for Straight Sap, then make the other one weaker, and yeah, so...
Bit upset that I don't face him, so I can get my revenge for him taking my burb, but it's fine.
Oh, he will be in playoff. That guy is really good, so in playoff for sure. I'm facing.
Honestly, I think it's.
I'm facing him in the week 8. So.
Yeah. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, really good team. I won't lie about it. I can recognize when someone got a good team. And defensively, only thing maybe defensively, he doesn't have like reliable recurring mons outside of Pheasant Deputy or an OO. Other than that, like the defense can tank the damage, but cannot tank them forever. Like sometimes maybe he will have to run rest if he really wants to, but he doesn't have like a lot of mon with recover, roost, or something like that. But other than that, still like. That doesn't mean the team is bad, because Meloetta, if he really wants to surprise the opponent, can play with the Relic Song and try to go for the physical side. So yeah, other than that, defensively it's quite good. SPDF like 128 in special attack and special defense, and Arcanid is pretty tanky, can be Terra Captain also. So if you go for like a Terra Water, Liquidation, Water Bubble, yikes, good luck.
Yeah, that's very scary, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
Ho-Oh was just annoying to kill, and it got a modeling Scarlet and Violet.
You got what?
It's not 10.
You said what? Because it was cutting.
It got a model increase, like its in-game model sprite looks very good. Like its model in the game looks insane.
Oh, okay. The model. I was like, I was looking, what's that move? But yeah,
sorry. The model looks insane in the game, but yeah.
So that's a team to watch for. Yes. Then another admin in the group. He's been there like he was there like at the end of season 4, or yeah, at the end of season 4 it was one of our admin. Really good guy. He won the season 3. So that's another champ. I was a season 4 champ, season 2 champ. Season 3 champ was him. He didn't make playoff. That's a shame. He didn't, like as a champ, he didn't even make the playoff. So yeah, I'm gonna throw him shame because he beat me in the season 3 week number 8. So yeah, fuck you. But yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Look at his team. I see what he's trying to do.
like
He's trying
sand.
to use RCS Rock in Sand for the SPDF boost, which honestly respect. I respect that.
Sand
Running
Rush,
RCS
Houndstorm, and
Rock.
Sand Rush, Lycan Rock.
Yeah, but I respect the RCS Rock with the SPDF boost in Sand. That's really cool. Like, you can run... I've seen people actually do that, like, in draft, and it's honestly insane. But yeah, this team's
Maybe,
just good.
like I was about to say, oh, I got some water weakness, but Walking Weak Tank the water, Volcanion,
Volcanion, no,
and it can be a
Grass.
Terra Captain. So, what else? Axorus
One
kind
thing
of
is like grass
resist.
is what I'm seeing, like the bulky grass types, but like...
You got 3 grass.
And
4?
then,
No, you
like,
got 3.
fighting types, you have a Houndstone, you're not worried. And then,
Gloom
like,
can be
ground
annoying.
types. Ground can be a bit annoying for this team.
Ground and fighting can be the most thing that will be can cause a problem because you got Asus Rock, Apollyon.
The thing is
Rock.
you got the best ground fighting type on your team, so you're fine.
Yeah,
Or,
but
I'm
still.
sorry, the only ground fighting type on your team.
Oh,
so
okay,
you're fine.
yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah. So yeah, you won't be that much scared of ground type because yeah, you got Ratos on for him, and also because like when we saw the Sun team, you got 2 of the best Sun, the Protosynthesis Mon, and got Volcanion, which can abuse the fire type.
I mean, but to be honest, like, I've used Wake so much. Wake doesn't need Sun all the time. Like, yes,
oh no,
Sun is
for sure
good
it
on
doesn't.
it. But like, my favorite Wake set is knockoff, flip, turn, Draco, Hydro Steam, or like Surf if you're not running Sun. Like,
Yeah.
just knockoff, flip, turn is such a good set. Like, literally, I had Wake and Napoleon last season of UNPL Academy. I brought Napoleon in one game, didn't bring any other game because Wake literally did its job, but better. Like,
Yeah, it seems really nice. Maybe it's not something I will have dropped personally, but I can recognize that Whimsicott like can be good SPDF, like sub Leech Seed if you want to be a pain in the ass. So sub Leech Seed, then go for like Cotton Guard and Moonblast, whatever, and just be annoying. I face him week number 6, so while I'm talking that much, well, forget it. But yeah, so it can be good stuff you can use. Yeah, it's same overall. You got Groose with Empoleon, which is a nice FDF, and Rocks. Flip Turn, Scald. One of the rare one that can guess that still gets Scald. Sauceball can be nice because of Serene Grace. So if you run Scarf Body Press, 60% chance to para, can be really annoying. And you got the baby Viplume, the Gloom. So it is a good team. It will be annoying. I feel like water teams in draft can be sometimes annoying to deal with, but yeah, and sad
yeah,
too.
I like this team too, but yeah, I think it can do work on. The last team is annoying because, speaking of Serene Grace, we have the Serene Grace Pokemon.
The
in
Shaman
Skyman.
Sky.
Skyman is fun. I've wanted everyone to legalize this Pokemon like Paldea Dex Leagues because I'm like, bro, Skyman is mid. It's garbage this generation. And this is why people ban it. I don't want to deal with Serene Grace bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, when Covert Cloak literally exists.
Yeah, that's true. Like you can run Cover Cloak and do not care about the SPDF Bruce drop. I mean.
Yeah. But I like this team a lot. Like, it's basically like Hazard Stock. It's Sassoon Samurott, Spikes.
Then bring Kern Black in the
Raptor is
end.
Cleavor, and then Golden Good to prevent removal with good as gold and being a ghost types.
Plus Galarian.
Karen Black, Dragon Dance Sweep. I like this team a lot.
And Galarian Slowking just tank a hit. Then bring
once
the
again,
boost.
I was about to say the snow boost from Kieran Black can you can just win with Dragon Dance and Scale Shot, or Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Icicle Spear.
Yeah, that thing is just annoying. Scale Shot,
Yeah.
Dragon Dance, Icicle Spear, and like maybe an electric move, but
It has Fusion Bolts, so like
yeah, Fusion Bolt, yeah. For real, I will be honest, I'm not so used with the restricted. I might have to think a lot more for the team build when I will build and think about everything possible. I feel like it will be harder because I'm not used to them. Like I will have to think like, okay, I see current black. What can that thing do? Okay, so you got current black, so I know he can get Scarly and Slowking and pivot with chilly reception. But like you said, that thing will just stack hazard on you, and then Skyman can go hard on you, and current black can go hard and take choice band extreme speed. Dashbun is real. Personally, Dashbun is a nice pick overall because of well big body, and he got wish and great speed on 95 for defensive mode. 95 in speed, that's really nice. Just the offensive that like meh, but with body press and well big body, you don't have any problem. I used to run one with max attack, max HP, and I was just switching on fire type. Then I was good to go. I was tanky and still can hit decently hard. But yeah.
Yeah, I like this team a lot. Like, I think in theory, all of these teams are very good.
Except for 2 or 3, like garbage. Not garbage.
3, yeah.
Like one for sure, I know. Sorry guys. Well, I was. Let's be honest. I'm not. If you know me for a while, you talk to me. I'm not the kind of guy that will like, oh no, your team is good. No. If your team is trash, your team is trash. Like even for me, my team, like, I know my team is not the best. I draft.
The teams I dislike the most is I don't like the Lunala one just because you're way too dark weak.
Yeah.
I don't like the Dawn Wings one just because you can literally get any better Uber. I don't like the what other one do I like? I just don't want to face the Flutter main team, but a team I don't like.
You don't like to face it, but you don't like it because you don't like the composition.
Exactly. I just don't like to face it, but I guess King County just because too many fighting types, and then like.
Okay, yeah. So basically the 3 in a row, like Ogre, Deadly Rose, King County, and Skip, and Necroza does wing. So.
Yeah. Those are just the 3 I don't like the most at all.
So
that's just my opinion.
Someone in the chat, Cold Fan, asked it, who's your top 5 teams?
My top 5, I think I'm number 5 unironically. If I can play it right, I can win. But my top 5, I think one of my top 5 is definitely the Sun team.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
very good. The Dialga Ho is very good. Eternatus team is very good, and I think the Palafin team is very good. That team is just broken, I feel.
The Palafin team was that? Oh, okay, yeah, from Paycheck. For me, if I have to be honest, I won't count my team because for sure my team will be in there. That's my playstyle. Like most of it, I like. Whatever. If I have to be honest, yeah, Palafin team, I agree. I'm down with it. James, James Furrit and Jolteon, Champion Braden.
Yeah, that one's also really good.
Like, stacking hazards is really something really hard to do because not only you stacking hazards, you have Goldengo to stop any way to remove them. And, yeah, basically. The Sun team, of course. Where is it? The Sun team. And I know that guy. We play a lot in the... when I was playing a lot on Facebook. Well, when I was playing on Facebook, because now I don't play on Facebook anymore. But I play against him multiple times. The guy, you know what he's doing. But still, Pelipper Floodzel, my guy, that's, yeah. And I think Goldlurk Goldlurk of the Everglades, the Rex team, can be nice because of this Blizzard spam, and you got some hazards to set up, and what else? Maestro. So James won. Well, I mean one team. Maestro is the second team. The third team is the Bronzong. What else can I see? Pretty nice. Whoops, sorry guys. The Mewtwo team, the Elephant. And I can say the team with alternatives, yeah. The team with alternatives can be nice. Well, not can be nice, but that it is nice. So basically, let's check on the... Nope, that's not the right thing. Team. Yeah. So here, this one, like the Fire God of Anubis, Portland, Polyphon. Where is the other one? Kotler, kinda. But yeah, no, that kinda. It is good because set up the screens and webs and can allow Blaziken and Kuram White to go hard, or even the Galarian Moltres, and Galarian Moltres is as a Terra Captain. So
yeah, for sure.
So that thing will be hard to deal with. Like, can run Citrus plus the Berserk and can go hard. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the team I think for me are good. But don't forget, it's not because the team is good that means the player is good. Not throwing any shade. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, it can all depends on matchup. Sometimes two good people play each other, but one got a better matchup than the other one. So even if you're the best player ever, if you like, say for example, if you run a grass team and you're facing an ice team, whatever you want, or fire team, you can be the best and still lose. So
yeah, exactly. Like, I think my team is my playstyle. Like, my playstyle is hyper offense, like with like some slow pivots. I have my slow pivot in Deoxys. I wish I had some more. Like, I do have boss, I guess, but like I think
Iron Mod gets U-turn, so you can run like Choice Spec or a Choice Scarf, U-turn and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Chinchino like also run
U-turn and
chargeable Volt Switch.
Well. So like, honestly, like I think my team can work if I just play it with it correctly, and I think it can work because I haven't really used drill, so I'm honestly pretty excited to see how that does. I almost got like a Hippopotas, but don't worry.
You still have the webs. You still have the webs with chargeable.
Yeah, I know. One thing I could be wrong with, I believe it does. I am wrong. I thought Deoxys got Sandstorm, so that's fine. But if I'm saying, if I had any Sandstorm, I would have Zarude Sandstorm on my team.
Which one is Zarude?
I was making a joke like Zarude Sandstorm, like Zarude Sandstorm, the song.
Oh, I don't know what that song, man. I don't listen too much. I listen more of rap, French rap, because yeah.
I was just making a joke just because it's kind of like unique that people make that reference, but like yeah. But yeah.
I didn't get it.
It's fine. I just like all of these teams are honestly like they're all like I think
overall they have something that can work and make those teams great. They all have something.
Yeah, for sure.
Like most of them, I've said like the 2 and 3 we said. For me, King Conti. But by the way, King Conti, your team is not trash. It's just like
it's not trash. It's just you're overlapping too many types.
Exactly, and too many weaknesses of the same type. Because if you run against, do you play the Sun team? If you play, you see week number 6, you play against this team. Okay, so let's be honest. Fluttermane, Roaring Moon, Slitherwing will have a field day with you.
Let me just tell you, King County, one thing I'm seeing. You have this Fluttermane, right? You have 0 Mon that resists Fairy. So good luck.
Yeah, only maybe if you bring Adderine with like Terra Steel, but still, it won't be enough. Like maybe Duska, but still, yeah, that's the problem. Luna one shot.
No, not true, because it can run similar to Deoxys. You Moonblast, swap out into something that can take an Ursaluna hit, and then go back to Fluttermane.
Let's check real quick.
One shot.
Paragon 2 and it's Terra Captain, so you can just go for like a Terra Ghost, and Facade won't be that much of a threat. You can bring Volcavolt, which will resist fighting and be immune to dark, and still go for Energy Ball. You got Articuno plus the Terra, So let's see, for example, he bring Terra. What Terra can he bring here? He can even bring like Terra Ice and go for like a, or even Terra Fire or
But
Flying.
like, I think with some FAs King County, like if just like honest, like if you get like a better Uber than Zama, like Palkia Origin, and then drop Kamo for something, I think that would make it a
bit
scarier.
better.
Because Aloe because Aloe is honestly like one of the best mons in Ubers, just cause it can just slap AV, go for flip turn, get some momentum, and then go into like your big threats.
Like for me, like you said, if you remove Zamazenta and Como, like you change like for Palkia Origin, remove Como, remove Chimecho, Nivani, and make something else big, like something I really look one battle right there in your screen. Oh, okay, lol. Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, but yeah, because those two facing in week number 1. But yeah, if you remove Chimecho, Levani, so you have 6 points plus the 16, so you have 22 points. I think you can bring some stuff to like not wall, but I mean like slow down the fairy weakness. You can bring what type of, like Garen Slowbro is quite bulky, can be nice, or even Among Us. I feel like maybe Among Us can be better because it will stop the fighting weakness, will stop the fairy weakness, and will give you a water. Oh well, just need a fire type to have a water fairy, water fire grass core.
Yeah.
So like you got what? Okay, you got Aloma, let's say with Among Us, and like a fire type. You have a lot of good fire type low tier, like Moltres can be nice, and it can be a Terra Captain. Does Typhlosion have been taken? I think not. You see, Typhlosion is there. You can bring like a Scarf Typhlosion, and like Science 3 team is quite slow. Can be nice to have. Like maybe Chimecho remove with Como and bring Typhlosion with Among Us. It will give Typhlosion is 5 points and Among Us is 10. So right there, it will just be better, I think. You have like a bit more speed, a better core of water fairy, water, fire, and grass. A bit less weak to the fairy type because Among Us can be good, even if against Fluttermane, because Fluttermane can get Side Shock. But Among Us can be a Terra, so it can be like Terra Steel to counter Fluttermane if you want to counter Fluttermane. Well, we're talking about one matchup, of course.
Yeah,
you have to check
check
all the matchup and do some changes.
Yeah, but because, yeah, I think that's good for stream.
Yeah, we would like now just because he asked a question and like not asking a question, but he was saying something, and I just address it.
I think if everyone plays their team correctly, like I think every team. It just depends on the player, not the team.
The team, yeah. Well, some of the team need to a lot of rework.
Some teams need to get reworked, but most teams are very good.
Yeah, most of all is like can have some little gimmick, and not gimmick, but I mean little stuff like you don't really expect them to run. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it will be a fun one. Do we play against each other? No, huh?
Do we?
No, we don't. So we have to see in playoff.
Hopefully.
Alright, so any words for the end? Do you have something to say?
No. Thank you for inviting me for this, and yeah, forward to facing my week 1, the 1 star to doing that. But yeah.
So guys, as usual, you already know what I'm saying. So guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, follow me on the Twitch, follow on YouTube. And TikTok if you have TikTok. I'm posting most of Unite stuff on TikTok. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, follow, and as usual, stay liquid.